Alright, hello everyone and a very warm welcome from Bubergao Krida Shikhar Pratishthan Ground 1. It's Khelbei Bangladesh presents Last Man Stands Dhaka League powered by Prive Men and sponsored by Fine Drinking Water. So the first game of the day is underway between Friends United and Renegade Rangers. Renegade Rangers, they're on batting now. Well, it's a bright and sunny day here at PKSP. A serene venue for playing cricket, but it's gonna be really tough for the players to play under this much heat. That was pitched up, nicely driven away through the covers. We're extremely sorry for the technical glitches that we are having. Bangladesh presents Last Man Stands Dhaka League powered by Prive Men and sponsored by Fine Drinking Water. The first encounter is taking place between Renegade Rangers and Friends United. As I was previously talking about, that it's absolutely hot and humid condition here at PKSP, so the pitch is going to be absolutely flat and conducive for the batters to bat on, and they absolutely need to extract that advantage out of the surface. It's Arifin Simonic for his second over. He's up against Zamil Haq and Pratap Kumar Shaha. Just getting his field right. As usual field setup of LMS, 3 on the on, 3 on the off. Steps down. Just nudges it for a single. They're eyeing for the second one as well, and they make it quite comfortably. This is very good running. And this is what you need to do in LMS as well, because you can't go for boundaries in each ball. You can just push it in the gap, just make the fielders run, and take a couple of runs as well. These runs eventually become very, very costly. That's worked away into the onside once again. This is good batting from these two. They already have lost a wicket and they know that they badly need to reconstruct this innings from here now, and it's better to take singles and doubles rather than eyeing for the boundaries right from the word go. It's a new way of playing cricket, last man stands. commenced back in 2005 in England. The South African legend A.B. de Villiers is the global ambassador of Last Man Stands. And in Bangladesh, LMS is here for a decade now. Steps down the pitch, just got the splice of the bat, and that's gone all the way for 4 runs. Not exactly where he intended to play, nevertheless, each run matters in this point in time as they're under the pump after losing the first wicket. So of course they will take it and accept it gleefully. Renegade Rangers, that was short, pumped away, but the fielder has done really well to stop that one. But I'm a little surprised that why didn't they go for the second one? There was absolutely a double. Anyways, with that single, the 7th over gets concluded. After 7, it's 38 for 1, Renegade Rangers. Right, so after winning the flip of the coin, the skipper of Friends United has decided to have a bowl first, and that seems to be a very much rational call in my sense. It's because the pitch is flat, it's better for the batters to chase on. And if they can restrict their opponent, Renegade Rangers, in a defendable total, then it's going to be a cakewalk for their batters as well. Edged away, but that's going to land safe. This is what happens in a very often occasion in LMS. The batters, they love playing aerial shots as there is no fielder inside the 30-yard circle. Will be some runs for Renegade Rangers, and they will easily come back for the second one as well. Pratap Kumar Shah is on strike, of course, looking to cut loose and score some quick runs from here now. After 7.2, it's 41 for 1, Renegade Rangers. Of course, not a very bad commencement, but they badly need to shift the gear and score some quick runs. Was looking for a big hike. Appeal, a stifle one from Nahian, but no response from the umpire Naeem. 2 officials for this game are Naeem and Russell, and as I always say, it's a very thankless job. That is a big shot. There is someone, but over the head of the fielder. That's gone for the first maximum of the day. Not the first one, I beg your pardon. That's the second one through the same zone. And that was from the bat of Jamul Haq. Just took a little stride forward and has belted it out of the park for a sixer. And ends the over in a very high note. After 8, it's 48 for 1, Renegade Rangers. Right. Right, so it's for the first time in LMS Bangladesh, you will be hearing a new voice. It's Akib Amin, who will be joining in for the next few overs. Welcome, Akib.
As we can see, it's been a great start for Renegade Rangers. They're going at 6 runs per over after 8 overs. It's been 48 for 1. As we see, the batsman flicks it away on the leg side, and the ball's trickling away, and they have enough time. Well, I thought that there was an opportunity for 2 runs there, but they only managed 1. So in this heat, it can be very difficult for batsmen to take those quick runs. Again, it's short and pulled away towards deep mid-wicket for another single. Uh, the batsman Jamil Haq has moved to 30 of just 22 deliveries, and his partner has just arrived on the crease. He's batting on 6 and tucks it away on the leg side for an easy single once again. So even if they're not getting boundaries, they're still making it up by interspersing with few singles and doubles here and there. So the scoreboard is ticking quite nicely. Again, the batsman comes down the track and looks to go over the offside area, but doesn't time it well. Again, it's another single to deep cover fielder. As we go for the last ball of the over, it's cut away and goes straight to the bowler, but he doesn't manage to stop it. Again, it's down to long off for a single once again, and that concludes the 9th over. It's 53 for 1. For the next over, we're ready for the next over once again, as the bowler looks around to his field. It's bowling with a very unusual action where he hides the ball behind his back. It's kind of quite similar to Sunil Narayan. Doesn't really let the batter know what he's going to do, whether it's going to be an off spinner or a leg spinner. It could go either way. Again, you can see that he's hiding the ball behind his back. We are almost at the halfway point of the innings. I think the batsman will be looking to accelerate from here on because the run rate is just around 6. I think they should be looking to take it as high as possible. As we see on the second delivery, the batsman came down the track and he missed it, but no damage done as the keeper couldn't collect it. As we come for the third delivery, it's down the leg side, swept away. It's not actually there wasn't any connection because the umpire has signaled wide, and they also get a run. So it will result in two extra runs. Again, it was a big hoik towards the leg side area, and the bowler bowled it quite outside the line of off stump, and the batsman couldn't connect. Again, short and wide. Batsman tries another cut shot, but again, there's no connection. It's another dot delivery. So it's been a very tidy over so far. Even though there was a wide, still only 3 runs of the first 4 deliveries as we prepare for the last delivery. It's clipped away on the leg side, and we can see there's a sweeper. But the batsman has enough time to come back for 2, as that was really good running, and that concludes the over. It was another 5-run over. So in the last 3-4 overs, there hasn't been many boundaries, but the batsmen were very busy at this point. They were able to get those doubles and singles going. So the scoreboard has been ticking along quite nicely. Although the run rate is under 6, but still, they're in a decent position because of the number of wickets. They still have 9 wickets. A lot of wickets in hand. As we prepare for the 11th over, the bowler is Ashraful Islam. The batsman charges down the wicket and gets the single towards mid-off. Jamil Haq moves to 34 of just 26 deliveries. His partner, on the other hand, is batting on 11 of 13 balls, striking under 100. Again, that's clipped away towards the leg side for another single. It must be very difficult for the fielders out there because it's quite humid and hot. So batting second, it's gonna be challenging because you really have to keep yourself hydrated at this heat. Once again, it's cut away towards deep cover for another single. Oh, batsman goes straight down the ground. This could be a boundary. It was a valiant effort by the fielder, but that goes in vain. It's another boundary. So the score moves to 65 for 1 after 10.4 overs. It was a really good shot down the ground. He timed it really well. Real classical straight drive down the ground. All along the carpet. Oh, that's cut away delicately behind around the third man area for a boundary, as there's no deep third man, and that's an easy boundary for the batsman. It was a really delicate, nice shot. We are preparing for the beginning of the 12th over. They're making some field adjustments, so hence there's a bit of pause in play. Again, the bowler is coming for the first delivery of the over. It's tossed up and it's slog swept. It's in the air and it's taken. That's a really good catch. At first it looked like that he misjudged it, but in the end he managed to make it up, and that was a really well executed catch. And the batsman Jamil Haq is walking off the field after playing a very decent innings. The score is now 69 for 2 after 11.1 overs. The new batsman is Samsul Arifin, and he's taking guard at the moment. Samsul is ready to face his first delivery. Hits him on the pads. There was a shout, but it looks like it was clearly going down the leg side. Again, the batter is taking guard for his second delivery, and that's hit. It's in the air, and it's just about clears the fielder at long off. That was a really good executed off drive, aerial off drive. So the score now moves to 75 for 2 after 11.3 overs, and you can see that the batsmen are really taking charge now. Samsul looks to go for another big shot in his third delivery, but it only wheels a single towards the leg side boundary. Looks like that Samsung Arifin has really come out with a clear mind that he's going to look to attack from the very first delivery. He's not looking for any sighters. On the other hand, Pritam Kumar Saha is batting on 20 of 16 deliveries. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side, and the keepers missed it, and they'll cross over for another run. So they'll get 2 extra runs without, and the ball won't be counted. Again, as we load up for the last delivery of the over, it's 78 for 2. Oh, that's a classical cover drive towards deep cover for a single. And that concludes the 12th over. The score moves to 79 for 2. Yeah, with only 8 overs remaining, the run rate is now around 6.5 per over. So I think at this point from here on, I think the batting team should be at least eyeing 150 from here. That will take at least 9 runs. That means they have to go at 9 runs per over from here. So they have to put the foot on the accelerator. So you can see the bowler is Faizullah Ahmed Fahi. And he's bowling medium pace. First delivery is on the pads. Looks to glance it on the leg side. Samsul set off. He looked for a single, but his partner declined it. And so hence it's a dot delivery. The score stays on 79 for 2. As we come for the second delivery of the over. Oh, it was in and around good length, just over the top of off stump. Batsman looked to cut it, but it was just too close to cut and couldn't make contact. Hence, it's another dot delivery. Samsul Arifin, he's batting on 8 of 6 deliveries. Again, it's cut away down to deep square for a single. Faizullah Ahmed Fahi has bowled really economically so far. He's only gone for 7 in his first 2.3 overs. So he's done a great job so far. Again, it's a good delivery, targeting the stumps, giving the batsman no room to free his arms. And it's another dot delivery. If you look at his economy rate, he's going at less than 3, which is really good in a T20 game. It's really keeping the batsmen on a tight leash, not letting them free their arms, not letting them play any shots. As we go for the last ball of the over. Ooh, that reared up on the batsman. And he didn't have much idea about it. And again, that's another dot delivery and concludes another good over. I think that only wielded 1 run from this over. And the score is 80 for 2 after 13.
Right after 13, it's 80 for 2 Renegade Rangers. Pritam Kumar Saha, the set batter, batting on 22. I was just talking about him in my previous stint that he badly needs to shift the gear. Shamsul Arifin is his partner, batting on 9 from 7. So as the death overs are commencing right after this one, they would love to accelerate their innings. Once again, it's Arifin Simonic that's clubbed down the ground. An easy single for Shamsul Arifin. Moves on to 10 from 8. Protap Kumar Shaha doesn't go for the big one. That's gone down the leg, and there would be an extra bye as well. So this has been the reason in terms of Arifin Simonic that he is going down the leg too much. For that cause, the fielder from fine leg is in a very much finer position now, and he has stopped the deliveries which were missed by the keeper on a different occasion. It's 83 for 2 after 13.2. Goes for the big hike and misses it altogether. Absolutely castled him up. And that's the end of Shamsul Arifin. They were striving for a wicket, and it's Arifin Simonic who eventually gets one, and some justice for him as well. The third one bites the dust for Renegade Rangers. It's 83 for 3. Shamsul Arifin goes back to the hut, scoring 10 from 10. Mohammad Murad Hussain is the new batter who replaces Shamsul Arifin in the middle. There was an attempt of a quick run, but wisely sent back by his partner. And the bowler was also quick enough, Onik, to move quickly and collect the ball. That's nudged away for a single, and that completes the 14th over as well. It's 84 for 3, Renegade Rangers. So once again, it's Mohammad Ashraful Islam, right arm off spinner, bowls nicely on the pads, a stifle appeal as well. They're appealing in anything around the pads or wrapped on the pads. They're going for that vociferous appeal. With some turn now, just swept away. That was more of a paddle sweep from Murad Hussain. Moves to 2 from 4 deliveries. That's cut away. Will be a lot of work for the fielder, and he does well. Was very swift so to cover the ground and collect the ball. It's 86 for 3, Renegade Rangers. Wrapped on the pads, but the bowler wasn't even interested because he knew that the turn of the ball is going to take the ball out of the line of the wicket. Rather than him, the fielders were more vocal on that appeal. That's clubbed away once again into the same direction. And once again, the fielder does very well. Bit of mix up in the middle. Nevertheless, they'll be safe home. Right, so 15 gone. After 15, it's 87 for 3, and there will be another change in the comp box. Robiul Islam Robi will be joining in and take you to the next 5 overs.
Thank you very much, Alif. And now after 15 overs, 87 for 3. Renegade Rangers. Still 5 overs to go, 25 balls remaining. Let's see how many runs could be scored from the remaining 25 deliveries. Pratap Kumar Shah, who is batting on 25 of 21. Short and wide out, sort of beautifully played through the cover, and wonderfully fielded, excellently fielded, and just 1 run. Could have been a boundary, and he has saved it very wonderfully. Running to his left hand side, he has stumped the boundary. Excellent fielding, excellent fielding. Paddle sweep, and that is going all on the ground. Couple of runs. Oh yes, chance of run out there. In the end, very comfortably done. Very comfortably taken. 2 more runs. Renegade Rangers 91 for 3, just 9 runs short of the 100. And projected is so 117, but I'm sure they will be looking for more. How's that? Umpire turn it down very quickly, very soon. And the bowler himself could realize, and that's why he was not going for a long time. And the wicketkeeper didn't join even. Last one is trying to start in England in 2005. Say that in England, in South Africa, Australia, Scotland, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Around more than 700 cities this famous last man instance played. Unraced, just going through the stretches, third man area, just a single. And he was going for the big shot, but no connection. Absolutely connection, that is not enough. He couldn't quite middle. After 16 overs, 94 for 3, Renegade Rangers. And more than 2 lakhs of the players around the world involved in this LMS last man stands. And the players are playing locally, but they're getting international rankings, international standards. And some of the wonderful cricketers from Bangladesh, Arif Rahman Navid, Said Mustaid Hussain, previously Akram Dar Naim, and also in Bangladesh some wonderful cricketers played already. Habibul Bashar Shumon, who played in LMS. Now the phenomenal selector, one of the selectors, Hanan Sharkar, played LMS. Muhammad Rafiq, legendary spinner, who played. Mansurul Haq, Mansurul Islam, beg your pardon, he also who played for LMS. Eyeing on the 100 at this stage, 96 for 3, Renegade Rangers. And the brand ambassador, the global ambassador, is A.V. de Villiers, South African legendary cricketer. Oh, crashing onto the stumps, very well bowled. A little bit moving into the batter. Good length delivery. That has been magnificently bowled. Just lost the bails, crashing onto the stumps, and he's walking back. 4th wicket falls. 96 for 4 now. Extremely hot. and the players are doing the hard work. The bowlers to work hard. The batters, it's not easy task to run between the wickets. Nothing is easy actually. If you wanna get something very positive and outstanding, you have to work very hard. New batter is going into the middle. Murad Hussain batting on 7 of 10 deliveries, and the T20 format you need to score more runs than the balls you faced. But in some other cases the situation demands that you can go for the dot deliveries. Very successful over. This one is bowling very well. Again he couldn't quite middle. He was looking for a big shot over cow corner, long on, but missed it. The ball kept low. Sometimes the behaviors from the pitch not conducive for the batters. Oh, spun back very sharply into the stumps. Pitched up outside off. Very, very sharp turn into the stumps. Very well bowled. Absolutely magnificent over. Been over. After 17 overs, 97 for 4 Renegade Rangers. Murad Hussain is batting on 7 of 11 deliveries. Jubair Hasnat, who is the new batter, was faced 1 delivery, no run to his name. It is short of length, outside of, straight and up pitching, not a big turner, and he was trying to cut it away. But no connection there, straight into the hands of the wicket keeper, with just behind the stumps, very close to stumps. Cut it away once again through the backward point, and he was waiting till the end, the last moment. Cut it away very nicely, but protection in the deep, not more than a single. He should be happy with that. And another run, 98 for 4, just 2 runs to reach the team 100. So fly to the one is lofted shot, but very well fielded. Did 1 bounce to him. Renegade Rangers on 99. 99 for 4. 4 wickets in hand. This is the team 100. 100 for 4. 17.4 overs been bowled. This is a milestone. But the question is, are they happy? Because after this over, only 2 overs to go, only 11 balls to go. So I'm very sure the batters are not that happy. With the back knee down, little bit shuffling across. Coming back for the second, little bit risky, but they have taken this because this is the last moment. Only 10 balls to go. Couple of runs to Renegade Rangers. 102 for 4 after 18 overs. A lot of wonderful cricketers around the world played this Lebanese cricket. Fahim Ashraf of Pakistan, who also played the LMS. Quinton de Kock once played the LMS format. And a lot of experienced campaigners and also youngsters. This is amateur cricket. First ball of the penultimate over, 19th over. The first ball is gonna be bowled. Left him round the wicket, a little bit wide of crease. Yes. Ball and coming back for the second, very nicely played around the corner. Back would score another couple. 2 more runs. The captain doesn't have the luxury of placing the fielders in the close-in positions. All are just inside the boundary lines. 3 on the onside and 3 on the offside. Miscued on, and he was not actually looking for that. He's trying to hit it over, particularly in front, over extra cover or long off. The slashed away to the score. In fact, in front to the point. Excellent line and length the bowlers are maintaining at this stage. With the back knee down, there's the call 2-2. Can they get this? No. They should be happy with single. And the bowlers don't mind conceding the single runs, because this is straight. Stopping the boundaries is the key. He's delivering from very wide of the crease and chance of the catch it, but the fielder was well short of the place the ball landed. So no damage done, no problem at all. This is going to be the last delivery of the penultimate over, 19th over. After this over, only the last over remaining. Home run factor. The lot of factors high in the air is gonna be no. This is really excellent over. Excellent over. Only 6 runs from this over. Just 1 over remaining. 20th over. 5 balls to go. 108 for 4. Not a big score. But sometimes it could be quite tricky. A lot of chance and twists. If the bowlers can bowl well after the mid break, and if they can take 2-3 wickets for early, then the situation could be quite different. On still, you should not be complacent, because a lot of time to go. And in cricket, nobody knows what's happening. And the next ball, next over. This is the first match of the day. After this one, 2 more matches. The fielding position for the right-handed batter. Long on between his core leg and mid-wicket, in fact, because he has to cover a lot of area. Another one is deep fine leg, deep back of the square, deep cover. In fact, very close to cover point. It's a long off. It's a long chase. Are they coming back? It's definitely there are. Couple of runs to Renegade Rangers. 4 balls to go. If the batter can hit the last delivery 4 or 6, will be counted as 12. So there are some fantastic changes. 5 balls over, and also home run factor. Oh, almost the Yorker and delivery onto the stumps, dug out nicely, but very, very wonderful and beautiful from the bowler's perspective. Just got a single. 1-1-1 for 4. 3 balls to go. Full toss. Can he capitalize? No. He couldn't capitalize this one. Should have been punctuated over the top for 6, at least 4. But he has got just a single. That was a juicy full toss, but he couldn't manage to get the ball all the way for a sixer, and not even a boundary. Another shot, but not so convincing on inside part of the body. He played with, coming back for the second. Good running between the wickets. Intention was very clear. They were running for the first one, running so quickly to make the scope for the second one, and they have done it so comfortably and so easily. Last ball. Can you hit a 6? Can you hit the ball for a 6? If you can do it, then the score would be 126, because home run factor. Last delivery, you can get 12 runs. No, no, no. Completely missed it. Incredible, incredible bowling performance. Opening the face of the bat, he was going to slice it, but no connection there into the hands of the wicket keeper. Not even a single. Yes, God. And he was a little bit appealing for the wide signal, but no, it was within the playing reach. End of the innings. After 20 overs, 114 for 4. Renegade Rangers. It's not a big one, but could be decent, because the bowlers have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulder. They have to take wickets so quickly. Very, very tight line of length and tidy bowling display. If they can ensure, the match could be so tight. Let's see what happens for telling the stories. We'll be back soon, immediately after the match starts. So, yeah, I mean the innings starts. Till then, stay with us. Thank you.
Right, so welcome back with the run chase. The first game of the day, first of the three games between Friends United and Renegade Rangers. After winning the flip of the coin, the skipper of Friends United, Saddam, has decided to bowl first, and they have been able to restrict Renegade Rangers in a very much defendable total. That's the second wide of the over, and that will be counted a legal delivery, and 3 runs will be added to the cards. It's 4 for none, Friends United. It's absolutely hot and humid here at PKSP. Really difficult for the players to play under this much heat. Bowled him! That was absolutely a gem of a delivery from Shafiqul Islam. From Shariful Islam, I beg your pardon. And that has castled Muazzam. And he draws the first blood for Renegade Rangers. That one kept very, very low. The batter didn't even expect that height of the ball. And as a consequence, that results a wicket. The first one goes down for Friends United. It's 4 for 1. Right, so Ashraful Islam walks down and and replaces Muazzam, and he's coming from round the wicket, being a right-handed fast bowler. That's interesting. Just beats the outside edge. So of course, an auspicious start for Shariful Islam. We also have a fast bowler in Bangladesh cricket team in the same name, Shariful Islam, and although he bowls left-arm pace, this Shariful is a right-handed bowler. Well bowled once again, just trying to be persistent on a particular channel, Shariful. And he knows that if he's able to hit that deck, that part of deck, he will be able to create some trouble for the batters, and that is what he will be eyeing for. So that's a play and a miss. First over done. It's 4 for 1, Friends United. So it's Zubair Hasnat shares the new cherry with Shariful. That was a pace of delivery, a little wide of the off stump. Takes a single straight away. Does Ghulam Ishfaq. So another wide. Already 3 wides have been given away by the bowlers of Renegade Rangers, and they need to be disciplined in terms of their bowling line. They're not defending a big total on the board, so they have to be very much circumspect about these aspects. That's driven away. Should just be a single. They need to do that. They badly need to do that in this point in time, as the first wicket has been fallen down. So singles and doubles will be the change maker of this innings for Friends United. That's well bowled, just keeping it tight on the stumps so that the batter cannot free his arms and play big shots. Jubair Hasnat doesn't bowl with sheer pace, but tries to maintain a good channel, although went for a wide in this over. 75 on his back, a very popular and very common jersey number in Bangladesh, and it's of course because of a particular man, the best ever cricketer in the history of Bangladesh, Shakib Al Hasan. It's 9 for 1, Friends United. It's 1.4 overs. The second over is in progress and the last ball comes in. Just nudged away, down towards deep third. Overdone after 2. It's 10 for 1, Friends United. Right, so the wicket taker Shariful Islam returns, and now he's coming from over the wicket. Change of angle for him. It was going from round the wicket in the previous over, which was the first over of this innings as well. A very much artful bowler. Now he changes angle and goes round the wicket against Ashraful Islam. It's of course a very beautiful venue for playing cricket. Pupergao Krida Shikhar Pratishthan PKSP. And this game is taking place on ground 1. That's down the leg side. The keeper misses as well and the ball races off all along the carpet for a boundary. That's the first boundary of this innings as well, but that hasn't come off the bat. Has it come off the bat? I reckon it has. No signal from the umpire of leg by or something else, so that has come off the bat of the batter Ashraful Islam. He gets his first boundary. Another defensive looking push. This is good cricket. A single followed by a boundary, and they of course need to do that very badly. Rotation of strike is always important in any form of cricket. You always can't go for boundaries or over boundaries in every over. And cricket is often known as a mind game as well. So you need to use your mind. You need to think properly that what needs to be done in which situation. And how can you execute the plan of your team? Once again, a wide delivery, the fourth one already of this innings. And the third over. So I was just talking about this, that the bowlers of Renegade Rangers must be cautious about the wides. That's a good comeback by Shariful Islam. Just beats the outside edge, and he's creating an angle from round the wicket against the right-handed batter. And with the angle, the ball goes away. So he just needs to take his back leg outside the off stump. That will give him more leverage to play shots in better way. That's clipped off the pads. A single to complete the third after 3. It's 18 for 1, Renegade Rangers. Friends United, I beg your pardon. Right, so the first change in bowling, it's Jamul Haq, and that's quite rational as well, as this is extremely hot and humid here at PKSP. So the fast bowlers, they cannot go for the long spells, and that is what we have seen in professional cricket as well. In Dhaka Premier League, we have seen the skippers to go with the fast bowlers in a very short spell. That was a brilliantly bowled delivery by Jamul, just sticking to that particular zone, which is a hint away from the off stick. And Ashraful is extremely weak on that particular zone to negotiate the balls. Punch away, should easily get a single. Full move 3 from 10 is absolutely you in a 20 game. Just a pitch. Single card. One for friends. Goes for, but adequate for its the free 10 on his Shahid and action. Mohammed imitates absolute legend. That was a full slice done. Mishfa choose put this one.
tossed, and the batsman on the off for a close. So the singles. Well tossed up turn. I think it's just so there's not interest that the batsman it down. Shuffle is sensibly at that he's lost his shot and it's pulled. Taken. It was a loose. But the bat guys and couldn't. He manages to the deep because he was getting 31. He but couldn't capture.
সবুজ এটা সবুজ থাকে এই যে সবুজ থাকে স্ট্রিমিং এটা অ্যাক্টিভ থাকে কিনা এটা আর ইয়া পাওয়ার আছে কিনা তো
Sorry for the technical issues we had in the last couple of overs, but now at the moment we are back once again, and the score at the moment is 58 for 3 after 10 overs. Pradeep Kumar Shah in for his third over, and that's driven down to long off for a single by Arifin Saim Anik. And both the batsmen are still quite new at the crease, both batting on 4, and after the dismissal of Ashraful, the run rate has dropped below 6. At one point it was in and around 7, but now the bowling side has pulled things back. At one point it looked like that Friends United would just run away with the game, but now it looks like that we might just have a very tight game. Saddam Hussain got a couple of runs in the last delivery with a classical cover drive, and once again it's tossed up. It's really tossed up, and he went for the big hoik and missed out. It was there, it was very full, but couldn't. I guess he tried to hit the ball a bit too hard, hence lost his shape and couldn't connect well. Again, it's bowled on a path and it's clipped away for another single, and the boundary fielders have to make a lot of ground, and which gives the batsman enough time to come back for 2, and it must be really difficult now for the fielders to cover a lot of ground because of the humidity. It's almost close to 40 degrees today, and the baking sun. Once again it's tossed up and hit towards long on for a single, as the long on fielder throws it back to the bowler. The batsman rotates strike, and that concludes the 11th over, and it's 64 for 3. Mohammad Ashiq is back in the attack as he's doing some warm-up deliveries before starting the 12th over. His last over was very expensive. It wielded 18 runs, and again he starts with a very short delivery, and it's pulled away over mid-wicket for a 6. It was a very loose delivery, and the batsman Saddam Hussain did not miss out on this occasion. He took full toll and got maximum result, and the score moves to 70 for 3. Mohammad Ashik has been very expensive today. He's bowled 7 deliveries so far and has gone for 24. Still, you have to give the captain the credit for trusting him with the second over, because the leg spinners can be, I know they can go for runs, but if you invest in them, they can get you the wickets too. And once again, it's tossed up and hit towards mid-off for an easy single by Saddam Hussain. His score moves to 16 of 11 deliveries. And Mohammad Ashik is going for the third delivery, and it's a full toss, but the batsman couldn't take full toll on this occasion and hits it to deep mid wicket for a single. And it hasn't been a very good effort by Mohammad Ashik. He's already bowled 4 full tosses of the 9 deliveries that he's bowled, and once again it's tossed up and it's hit very straight. And it's hit very straight. It almost landed very near us at the com box, but no damage is done. The score now is 78 for 3, and it's already been 14 runs of the over. So, and it's a shout for LBW, and it's given. It's been given by the umpire. So the investment has worked. Mohammad Ashik, although he has been expensive so far, but he's the one who gets the wicket. And it's Saddam Hussain who's been dismissed for 22. It was a very well played cameo, but he's going to be disappointed because he wanted to carry on. Just got his eye in, hit a couple of sixes. It looked like that he's going to really take the game by the scruff of the neck, but he's walking off now. And that concludes the 12th over, and the score is 78 for 3. As we prepare for the beginning of the 13th over, the bowler is Murad Hussain, and it's bowling medium pace. So there has been a change of bowling. We've shifted to medium pace from spin. Most of the overs today has been bowled by the spinners because of the humidity so far, but now I guess the batsman thought that maybe we need a bit of change of pace. And although it's not express in any means, but Murad is bowling with a very short runner, and it's not giving batsmen any real pace to work with, and it's flicked on the offside for a single. He got a leading edge there. I think the initial intention was to flick it on the leg side, but got a leading edge and gets the single, and the score moves to 80 for 4. Arifin Sain Onik, who's batting on 6 of 6 deliveries. Now, he has to take the responsibility, because although the run rate doesn't seem a big issue at the moment, because they require about 35 runs at 6 runs per over, but if they lose a couple of wickets here and there, the game might get very tricky. So I think Arifin Sain Onik has to bat till the end today. Again, it's driven on the offside to the deep cover fielder for a single, and because there are no real close fielders nearby, so the singles are very easy to come by. All you have to do is play with soft hands, and because of the 6 boundary riders, the boundaries can be difficult to hit. The new batsman Mohammad Shofi Alam is now taking strike to face his second delivery. And again, there's no real pace offered by Murad. Bowls it wide outside the line of off stump, and Shofi Alam slaps it for a single on the offside to the deep cover fielder. The target isn't much, but at the moment it seems like this could become a very interesting game as we, reaching the death overs. After this, there are only 7 overs left, and it's hit uppishly towards the deep mid-off fielder. Tries to make ground but couldn't reach the ball, and the batsman rotates strike for a couple of runs, and that concludes the 13th over. The score is 84 for 4. It was an opportunity, but the fielder, I think, was a bit late to pick it up. Hence, he couldn't make ground, and the batsman had the opportunity to come back for 2 runs. Mohammad Ashiq is now warming up for his 3rd over. He's bowled 2 overs for 32 with an economy rate of 16. So it's a brave decision by the captain to keep him on, because the batting team only needs 31 from here. So they're going for the do or die method at the moment. It's either he gets wickets or either he goes for runs, because if he goes for runs, the game's literally over. And he gets the wicket. He's tossed it up. The batsman went for a big hoik and missed it completely, and it castles him. And the investment once again to keep Mohammad Ashiq going has worked. He gets his 2nd wicket, and Friends United are now 5 down. And the game is becoming very interesting because the run rate isn't much, but they're running out of wickets. They only have 3 left. So the dismissed batsman is Shafi Alam, and he's making his way out of the ground. And the score now is 84 for 5 with still 31 needed to win. Samir Nahian, the new batsman, is slowly making his way to the crease, and I think Renegade Rangers at the moment can believe that they can still win this game. They only require 3 wickets, with the batting team still requiring 31 to win. Samir Nahin is now taking guard. We are really in for a cliffhanger here. Again, it's died down to deep 3rd man, as there is no 3rd man fielder. The keeper had to make ground, and that gave the opportunity for the batsman to take 1 run. Now the left-hander is on strike, so Mohammad Ashiq now has to change the angle and bowl. Ooh, that was a very good delivery. Got a sharp turn, and the ball beat the batsman on the inside edge. Went for an appeal, but the umpire declined. But it was a really well bowled delivery. Pitched it outside off and just turned back in. It just missed the stumps and also the inside edge. Again, it's tossed up. It was a very full delivery, driven down to mid-off for a single. And that concludes the 14th over, and the score moves to 86 for 5. And we're going to have a change in voice in the comm box.
started off with a soft hands to backcourt. Enough, but they have to survive there. He pulled away straight into the hands. And he has dropped it. It's a huge miss. High in the air, could be. Yes. Oh, no, no. Once again, 2 catches dropped in a row. This is incredible. The low scoring match. If you want to win this match, every chance should be grabbed and every chance should be utilized. This is quite unfortunate, the bowler. Two catches been dropped. That could have changed the complexion of the game, and definitely that actually must have changed the complexion of the game. The batters are so fortunate. Runs through the back of the score. No one out there. The fielder short mid wicket was running so hard to stop the boundary, and he has done it. 2 more runs. 92 for 5. Friends United. Oh, lovely looking shot. Timing is perfect. Through point, it's running away for a boundary, but the fielder there and who stopped the ball. Just a single, but it was absolutely brilliant shot. Oh, what a massive moment. Huge blow. Another wicket down. The left-handed batter gone. Friends United lost another wicket. 93 for 6. Is walking back to the hut. (22 of 21). Almost run a ball. We'll level the score and one more to win. 22 of 21. they're not actually having any problem in terms of scoring rate, but they are having deep problems sometimes losing the wickets. As I mentioned in the previous innings, it could be tricky, could be interesting. Now it's interesting moment. Even he couldn't quite middle of the ball, and not singly at played. End of the over 16 of the overs 96 offensive now. Come, but it's a dot ball. The leg side on the ground area. .96 to 9 over. And waiting point the face of the for a single. Fuller length almost out very easily for us. The mid on the bat, the backward point. The over number was 9. This is the full face so nicely. coming up for sale. Over has been 600. The no, the ground. Looking for so over the head. It's quicker through the tower. Confusing using and the speed particularly is the get was that feel strong down pressing like and the open was 101. Add one here. Signal from single. Areas is maintaining and the short triangle there and delicately play 3 card band for 4 recent placement is known try to the has to have the Scottish boundary at no second this match. It's back over low, play nicely the single enough to go. Is the angle create for the Khelbei. End of the over was gone. Friends in my balls. That has been for slide. Long bottom hand and running out. Now the here 3 this is bottom boundary. The back knee down leg and you confuse the into the now stop. Sports level to win this match remain from down fire signal Insuna on the match tickets United 150 losing 6 wickets to this a very good win. It was not easy. It's also to mean the batters so attack to friends winning the match by 2 shake for 119 points. They have won match of the day. Well, this